Did you know that you can retire in less than 10 years while working from home selling life insurance? Probably not, and I don't blame you because I didn't know that 5 years ago either. But in this video, I'm gonna break down step by step how through selling life insurance, you can build passive residual income enough to where you're making a passive 6 figures in less than 10 years that you can retire on and live without working for the rest of your life with money continuing to come in. So 5 years ago, I was probably like a lot of you guys, and I did not know what residual income was. So residual income is continuing to get paid every single month off work you did in the past. And the way that works with life insurance sales is when you sign up a family for life insurance, it's a monthly payment that this family is gonna make for the rest of their life until they pass away. So you get an upfront commission, which I'm gonna break down in this video. But once the client has had the policy for an entire year, every single month they continue to make that payment after 12 months. So the 13th, 14th, 15th, and every month moving forward, a percentage of their monthly payment gets sent to you as your residual income check for the month. So in this video, I'm gonna break down step by step how you can work on our sales team for 10 years. And after 10 years, you will have over 6 figures coming in every single year passively without having to work. So the first thing is this: people always wonder, well, what even is life insurance and why would someone want to buy it? So our typical client that we sit with is anywhere from age 25 up to 70 years old. And all of our clientele is middle or lower class families. So the average family that you're going to sit with when you're on our sales team, they make about $3,000 to $4,000 per month per individual. So if we're meeting with a couple, let's say it's Joe and Mary, let's say Joe makes $4,000 a month and Mary makes $4,000 a month. That's a combined $8,000 a month the family's bringing home. In order for them to pay their bills, like car payments, food, mortgage, and everything else, both incomes are required to pay those bills. So if Joe, or when Joe passes away, his $4,000 a month is no longer coming in to help Mary pay for those bills, which would leave her in a pickle. So she'd either have to sell the house, pick up 2 extra jobs to keep the bills paid, or do a bunch of things that's probably not ideal for her. So what life insurance is we tell them, hey, you can pay a little bit of money every single month. So then when Joe passes away, our company will send you $4,000 a month for 5 years straight to replace Joe's income to help you keep the bills paid without having to stress about picking up multiple jobs or selling the house. That's the first reason people need life insurance. On top of that, these families work paycheck to paycheck and they don't have a lot of money saved up usually. So when someone passes away, a typical funeral costs anywhere from $15,000 to $30,000. So they don't have $15,000 to $30,000 laying around. So what we do is on top of the income protection, we come in and say, on top of that, whenever one of you guys passes away, we'll send you $30,000 to help pay for those funeral expenses. That way you don't have to ask for donations, run a GoFundMe, or again, pick up 2 or 3 jobs just to pay for a $30,000 funeral. Those are the 2 main approaches we use to selling people life insurance. And the craziest part is we can provide them all of that value for less than $100 a month. So it's less than a phone bill. On top of that, as we're explaining it to them, the type of coverage that we provide them builds what's called a cash value, which means every month the client pays into it, if they ever got into a financial bind, it kind of works like a savings account. So they can pull back from the money that they've paid into the policy, just like a savings account if they needed to. So on top of how much value it's bringing, it's also not like they're just throwing money down the drain, because if they needed to, they can pull back from a lot of the money that they paid into the policy. So that's why it's so easy for us to sell. So when I talk about we give you leads for free, what the leads is it's the families with their names and phone numbers that you're gonna call to present this product to. We give you all of that information for free, unlimited leads. On top of that, we give you a script to read word for word. So we provide the script that you read word for word on Zoom. And basically what the script is doing is it's explaining to the client what I just explained to you. You're making them realize why they need this. And then through the script, you're showing them how it works, providing value so they understand it. When you do that, 1 out of 3 people that you present to is going to buy a life insurance policy. The average policy costs $100 per month. The way you get paid as a sales rep up front with us is you take the client's annual premium. So annual means yearly. $100 a month for the policy times 12 months for the year is $1,200 in annualized premium. With us, you get 50 to 60% commission of the annualized premium paid out to you upfront as soon as the client makes one monthly payment. So the average sale is gonna get you paid anywhere from $500 to $600. The cool thing with life insurance sales is our agents get paid every single week. So if you sell one policy for the week, your paycheck the following Friday will be between $500 to $600 using the average sale size. Now, let's back up. It's not very hard to make one sale a week because you only need to present to 3 families. Most of our average agents make about 5 sales a week. So if you make 5 sales a week and the average sale is gonna get you paid, let's say $500, that is $2,500 a week of upfront income that you're earning from selling life insurance, working from home, making your own schedule, to the leads that we give you for free, reading the script that we also give you for free, word for word. So if you take $2,500 a week, which is 5 sales, times 52 weeks, the average agent making 5 sales a week earns $130,000 for the year. Now that's just the upfront money. Now we're gonna get into talking about how you can retire from this. So the way residual income works is every sale you make, once the client has paid one full year, you receive 4% of their monthly payment sent to you on the 13th month, 14th month, and every single month for the rest of that client's policy. With life insurance, these people pay on this for the rest of their life, because the only way the policy is gonna pay out is if it's there and paid for when they die. So if you sell someone that's 30, this is something that they're gonna pay on for the next 40 years. So if we go back to the average sale size, which is $100 a month, 4% of $100 a month is $4. So if you're making 5 sales a week and the average sale size is adding $4 to your passive monthly income, 5 times 4, that's $20 a week you're adding to your passive income. If you do that for 1 year, so $20 a week times 52 weeks, that's $1,040 per month that you're adding to your passive monthly residual income. So if you're just an average agent on our sales team and you make 5 sales a week for 10 years straight, on top of the fact that you're gonna earn $130,000 per year for 10 years straight, which is more than most people make anyway, you'll be adding $1,040 per month to your passive income per year. So 1,040 times 10 years is $10,400 in passive monthly residual income that you've built up over a 10-year span selling life insurance on our team. If you take that times 12, that is $124,800 per year coming in passively from the work you've put in over the last 10 years, selling 5 policies a week. So that is how you can retire, and that's how hundreds and hundreds of people retire through our company, by selling life insurance and building passive residual income. Myself, if you watch our prior videos, I'm not cool with making $100,000 a year and retiring after 10 years. That's not my plan. I came into this business because I want to make millions of dollars. And after 10 to 20 years, I want to retire with millions of dollars coming in passively per year. But I'm aware that not everybody's like me, because to achieve crazy results like that, you have to work a boatload of hours and you have to sacrifice a ton of time up front so you can get that time back in 10 to 20 years. I work 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, and I've been doing that for the last 5 years, and I plan on doing that for the next 10 years. Not everybody's like me. So if you're someone that's perfectly okay with making over $100,000 a year, but you'll have a super flexible schedule, you can make your own hours, call off whenever you want, and building passive residual income that after 10 years can set you up to retire with over 6 figures coming in a year for the rest of your life, that's very doable on our sales team. And we want people like that on our sales team because it's a great opportunity. I have a friend who told me his dad was a police officer for 40 years. And I have a ton of respect for police officers. They help protect our communities. They put in a ton of hard work. But he told me, bro, my dad risked his life and worked long hours for 40 years. The most he ever got paid in a year was $60,000. And then after 40 years, when he retired, his pension is $2,500 a month. And I'm thinking, oh my goodness, if he would have just put that hard work into selling life insurance, he could have worked 10 years, making over 130 grand per year, double what he was making in his best year. And then after 10 years, he could already have $10,000 passively coming in every single month. And he could retire and live off that for the rest of his life. Because once you work 10 years with our company, you can step away, retire, you get to keep 100% of the monthly residual income that you've built up. So a lot of people like to retire and just live off a passive 6 figures. Other people like to build up their residual income and bounce after 10 years to start their own business where they know they have guaranteed income coming in every single month. So if this sounds like something that you'd be interested in, we are looking to hire over 10,000 virtual agents on our sales team. A couple of the perks: you get to make your own hours. A lot of these agents that make 5 sales a week, they can do it only working from 5 p.m. till 9 p.m. So it's not full-time work necessarily. You get to work from anywhere in the world as long as you have Wi-Fi. You get free leads provided to you. You'll never have to pay one single penny for these lists of names and phone numbers to call. And we give you this script that's proven to work, where if you just read it, 1 out of 3 people on average are gonna buy. Again, because the product sells itself. Once you explain it to someone, they're gonna see the value and they're gonna wanna buy. If that sounds like something you're interested in, click the link in the description of this video or click the link in my Instagram bio to schedule an interview. We have an interview every single Monday at 8 p.m. I look forward to seeing you there. Hopefully you're on the team soon. God is great. Record day, let's get it.